We did it. We did it, guys. We got 1,900 subs. And that means I'm going to show you some more content. Special content. First of all, guys, there's a new video that talks about brain surge. Here we go.
Family brain surge. In the 90s, Nickelodeon had some pretty awesome game shows like Legends of the Hidden Temple, Double Dare, and Guts, just to name a few. They're all looked back upon fondly with their creative sets and general silliness. So, in 2011, Nickelodeon would continue that tradition and create Family Brain Surge.
If we're going to be nitpicky, it came out in 2009, but this is 2011 refresh.
Game show where a team of a parent and child go up against other parents
301.
and their children in a battle of memorization and quizzes, where the losing families are then executed. Okay, maybe not that part. The show is hosted by
Good
Jeff
joke.
Sutphin. However, some of you 2000s kids may know him better as Pig Boy. Actual legend. 5 teams would compete in 3 rounds that were fairly consistent with every episode. Round 1 is Brain Tease. These are always just visual puzzles the contestants need to remember. There's a silly cartoon that plays out these hilarious scenarios, and the kids and parents need to pay attention to detail.
Nobody wanted to unclog the kitchen sink. Mom's keys. Grandpa's dentures. Oh, there's Bessie.
It feels a lot like Jackbox if you ever played that. There's a lot of silly dialogue, jokes,
Jackbox is
puns,
great.
side tangents, and fun animations to distract you from the details.
A racket and a dirty diaper is all you need for Smells Badminton.
As you can see, it's pretty basic stuff. What order do these items appear? What color was the character's shoe? Details that, I'll be honest, I was playing from home while working on this video, and I pretty much could never get one answer right. For example, this quiz was about a forecast.
I love the engagement.
Jeff is rambling and making some jokes, but the question ends up being, what was the lowest temperature that was shown? And honestly, I don't know. My attention is very deficit and hyperactive. Answering a certain amount of questions right will give you points. The family with the lowest points gets eliminated. However, you're simply not just going to be walking off set. Every elimination has the family going down the brain drain, which is a slide shooting out some kind of mysterious matter. It's probably slime, but it's not green.
It's soap
All slime
foam.
is green. That's what Nickelodeon taught me. The families then move on to round 2, brain fart, where they're now all sitting on toilets. Obviously very highbrow humor. Here,
Nope,
Jeff
it's
reads
the
from
hand chairs and a footstool.
They're absolutely true.
This is 2010's humor in a nutshell. The concept, however, is still much of the same as the last round. Jeff reads a story with a lot of details, accompanied with an animation. Afterwards, Jeff then asks details from the story. Again, very similar to the last game. It's just a matter of paying attention, which I'm not good at. The only real variety we get is in the final round, Brain Trip. These panels on the floor light up in a certain pattern, and the kids and parent need to jump on them in the correct order. I'm so awful at this stuff, my brain just shuts down immediately. Do not play Brain Surge with me. We will always lose and not win the grand prize of winning a 4-day trip to Nickelodeon resorts in Florida.
But it was also
Always wanted to
San
go there.
Diego, don't forget
Again,
that.
I do enjoy the Jackbox-esque presentation
Or the Caribbean.
of the games, but it's a little too repetitive for my liking. 2/3 of every episode is just watching a cartoon and memorizing the details. Heck, the final round is also memorization, but at least it's a bit more physically interesting. Every episode follows this format, which honestly, I could see getting old really quick. Heck, again, this is Nick at Night. Adults don't want to watch this. They want to watch Jeopardy.
Huh? Football? Ice cream sundae? Is that Justin Bieber's hair?
And as for kids, they especially don't want to watch this because it's like doing homework. Paying attention to things and being quizzed. Yeah, this is schoolwork. At the time, I thought this was gonna flop hard, which it apparently did. Brain Surge made its debut in 2011 and concluded in 2011. There's definitely something here, but as for being Nickelodeon's next big game show, I guess we'll have to wait.
Welcome to Family Brain Surge, a show where all you need to
Nope, it got 3 seasons, 120 episodes.
I'm as excited as a sleeping bag full of cats.
I'm gonna have to see what else. Yeah, a lot of people praised Brain Surge here. Now, there are other things that I want to talk about. I completed all the Legends guides. I'm going to show you a couple random ones. Like, here's Melted Wax Head. It aired so many times in 2006, 86 times. It's kind of sad how they reran some of the episodes into the ground. Here's another one. I'm sure a lot of this is pretty shocking because so many of these episodes were good but just didn't get the attention that they needed. Oh, here's the one that got the most. 97 total airings. Yeah, 92 actually. Yeah, but so many of these guides are just really weird and repetitive. Let me just take a look at another one. Wow, this got so few airings. It's sad how Legend of the Hidden Temple was rerun into the ground because so many of the episodes were good. Let me just quickly check. Legends 90. Oh, here it is. Here's the record. 97 airings for a missing portrait of Hans Holbein. Yeah, I could do without this episode as well. $97. It almost reached 100. That's scary. But now, if you can see, I'm on Nick Arcade as well. It's going to be much easier. Which, of course, is kind of sad because it didn't get the attention that that the other shows got. Now I'm on to a little bit of a gripe. Oh. Just here's one Nick Arcade thing if you're wondering. See? It's much fewer. It's like once per month. Here's a bit of a complaint that I have now. You know how many algorithm videos are just being changed? Well, videos are hitting the algorithm, and that's because their old titles are being changed. It's because of these stupid things like Hawk-Tuah, Skibbity Toilet, and Gooning. Oh my god. It's sad. It's so sad how they're desperate for views. I really don't understand what this is all about. Yeah, and look. Isn't that pathetic? They're titling old videos as that. Yeah. And the last thing I want to do is just show you a little bit of an old pilot that was online that it's pretty shocking. It's a Disney show called I Didn't Do It, but it was originally filmed for Warner Brothers. Yeah, it was in early 2013, as you can see here. Oh, hey, I like how it clicks on that. But it's a very, very interesting little pilot. Okay, we're gonna ignore this ad. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, it does look more adulterous.
You had a party while we were gone? Do you have any idea how upset we are?
pizza make it better?
Hey, look, I know this looks really bad, but one day this is going to be the kind of great story we'll laugh about around the fire.
Not that there was a fire. We'd never have a fire.
Which I think we should get credit for.
Yeah.
Lindy, Logan, we'll get to the issue of the party.
And my ruined couch.
And why a goat is eating your mother's wedding
Pacing.
dress.
Pacing is weird.
But mostly, we are concerned about the babysitter.
What happened to Mrs. Clasby?
Oh, it's gonna be a weekend at Bernie's situation. That's a lot more edgy. Oh, look at how cheap that intro is. That's hilarious.
We're waiting.
I know, right? I mean, it totally looks like we're stalling, but we're so not stalling.
Yeah, I think this was originally meant for ABC for its edge. What the sets are, it's
Mrs.
different
Clasby?
house
Came on a
and
bus, leaving in a body
parents are
bag.
different.
Someone start talking. Other than the goat.
Okay, fine.
I'll just skip ahead a bit.
Why does your backpack smell like cherry lip gloss?
Oh, this guy was not in there for some reason.
There's glitter
The glasses guy.
Dude, if you like cherry lip gloss and glitter, own it, brah.
Don't say brah. There's one of those in my locker, too. Forget that. Vic's right. This is where we make our mark. Just put on your best sup faces, right? Sup.
Vic, is my sup face crooked? It feels crooked.
It is a little off. Tilt your head.
Perfect. Sup.
Yeah, this one really was meant for the teens.
Check it. That dude over there, Seth Wall. He owns this place. If we slide in with him, our next 4 years are golden.
But we're freshmen. We can't just go up to a senior like we're people.
I got this. Hey, Seth. Logan Watson, big fan. Mind if we join you?
Freshman, right?
Well, I told him we weren't people.
Guys, nothing personal. But you see that table over there? Underneath the vent where all the stuff falls onto the food trays? That's where the freshmen sit.
I get you, bro, but we're not ordinary
Did
under the vent kind
Kahai?
of freshmen.
I don't remember that
We're
name.
special. This will not stand. I must make my mark. I gotta find a way to get tight with Seth Wall.
I think I just ate insulation.
I don't know, Jazz. What if Seth paid me accidentally?
I'm not going anywhere near Logan Fest.
It's called Lindy Palooza.
No, it's called Mrs. Clasby.
That's a horrible name.
Why are you here?
Your parentals hired me to keep you two dork nozzles from acting the fool. Too late.
Aren't you a little old to babysit?
Most deaf. I'm just here for the cable TV and the massage chair. And don't you nuke any more popcorn. The microwave set off my pacemaker.
Yeah, this one is a lot edgier.
What am I gonna do? I've already invited half the school.
What am I gonna do? I invited the other half. The cool half.
Yeah, I found this pause to be very interesting for how edgy it was, but I understand why the execs wanted it to be more kid-friendly. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with what the results were, and I'm just glad we got what we got. Ooh.
Or the
And while we're dropping beats, we may want to pick up some coasters. Yo.
She'll be safe down here.
Poor Mrs. Clasby.
When I thought about picking up a girl at this party, this is not how I saw it going.
This is so unbelievably creepy.
Don't be such a wimp. Oh, spiderweb!
This is horrible.
worse if Mom had done the laundry.
Okay, we need to call emergency services and Mom and Dad and the Waffle Hut.
What?
I need comfort food.
Hello, what's your emergency?
Yes, we have an emergency with our babysitter.
You have to be more specific. So I'm throwing this party to impress this really cool guy, Seth Wall. And
That's not an emergency.
I think if you met Seth... Hey, you...
Seth Wall? I'm throwing my party for Seth Wall.
I'm not sharing him with you.
You realize we're fighting over a dude, right?
I got sad news. The foam machine I was getting fell through. But here's a sweet slice of good news. My foam machine guy felt so bad, he loaned me his goat.
Why do we need a gun?
Because every party's better with... Made sense when he said it. Also, Seth Wall just pulled up. Oh, I get it, Mrs. K. Napped there many a time. Phone magic, awesome.
Yeah, some of these jokes are a bit contrived, but I see how different this was anyway.
You are awesome!
So, this is a bit of a smorgasbord, and I hope you guys enjoyed it because I like doing these. Happy holidays, and be careful with the snow.